Finally tonight, wounded U.S. troops returning home from Iraq face many challenges. For some, that means learning to adjust to life as an amputee. As NBC's Lester Holt reports, some are getting back on their feet with help from a remarkable program and some new friends.
July 4th, 2006, the day specialist Raymond Hubbard lost his independence in the flash of an insurgent's rocket in Iraq.
I didn't know what the extent of my wounds were, but I just kept my eyes closed because I didn't want to see it.
Hubbard lost a leg.
I looked at my wife and I'm like, okay, what's next? What do we got to do to get me walking again?
A prosthesis has helped.
Good girl. You helped Daddy stand.
But back home in Wisconsin, it was the gift of a dog named Dace who allowed him to regain even more of his independence.
She just helps me go through everything that I got to do on my own every day.
It turns out Dace already knew something about confinement.
Count time, ladies. Stand for count.
For a year, Dace lived in this Massachusetts women's prison.
Boy, Billy.
One of 10 prisons in 3 states.
Good girl.
Whose inmates train service dogs on behalf of a nonprofit group called NEEDS, which provides dogs to the deaf and disabled.
The obvious benefit is that it provides the offender an opportunity to give something back to the society that they've offended.
Girl, shake.
Inmates have been training service dogs for 8 years, but only recently began placing dogs with wounded veterans. So far 2, but with many more to come.
Probably within the next 2 years, we are going to have to double the number of dogs we place from 50 to 100 to meet this new need.
The inmates don't know who will eventually receive the dog they train, but sometimes they actually get to meet that person. And in the case of Specialist Hubbard and Massachusetts inmate Barbara Goucher, a convicted murderer, it was a meeting of deep reflection for both.
I know that she's done, she might have done some bad things before, but